There are certain types of supervisors whose behaviors drive employees away and make it incredibly difficult to form healthy working relationships. And over the last 20 plus years that I've been supporting restaurant managers and owners, I have heard them say things, and honestly, embarrassingly, I have said a couple of these things myself earlier in my career that, especially in today's world, just won't fly. So as a manager or a leader, you need to choose your words carefully and really figure out how to connect with each person on your team on an emotional level. And it starts by not saying certain things to your employees.
Let me just tell you, Fred, you are really lucky to have this job.
Luckily for Fred, there are a lot of other companies out there looking for people just like him that won't make him feel undervalued by this comment.
Can't you see how busy I am? I just don't have time to help you right now.
A very big part of what you should be doing as a manager is teaching and training and coaching and supporting your team. Remember, everybody loses their way from time to time. So come alongside your staff, open up those lines of communication, and put in the time with your people. It will definitely pay dividends.
This is called work for a reason. It's not supposed to be fun.
So I truly believe fun in the workplace is underrated. It is amazing what consistently having a fun environment can do to a team and a culture. So don't let your restaurant become known for being dull and negative and just a really bad environment.
My gosh, I just showed you that a few months ago. Do I really need to show you again?
It's really important for you to remember that everyone learns differently and no two employees are alike. And as a manager and a leader of your restaurant or your company, it is your job to figure out what each person needs in terms of training and coaching and help them along the way.
Please, would you please just leave your personal issues at home?
Okay, so I get that there is balance here, but care about your people on your team as people, not just as employees that are there to make you money. The simple act of being present and listening can make an enormous difference in the lives of your team. You caring deeply about each person, personally and professionally, and being there when needed might just ignite the spark that transforms their day or their week or perhaps even their life.
Well, Nancy, let me just tell you, that is how we've always done it.
I think this one is often said with the best of intentions. I know I have been guilty of getting caught up in the emotions on certain things and have thought, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But what I have learned, and often the hard way, is that simply relying on past successes can lead to stagnation, and that can turn into becoming very irrelevant or unsuccessful in one way or another. The best businesses and leaders embrace constant change and progress.
Because I'm the boss, that's why.
Okay, all I'm gonna say here is if you are unable to put your team above your desire to be the boss, you are going to fail as a leader.
Billy, stop asking so many questions and just do what I tell you to do.
Keeping the communication lines open creates all sorts of benefits. Employees feel valued, they feel included, and it creates a pathway to clarify the current and ongoing expectations and needs. Honestly, you should worry when your team stops asking questions.
Here you go, Debbie. Just go ahead and memorize our company mission and values.
Although creating vision, mission, and purpose statements is a step in the right direction, you've got to ensure that they are woven into every aspect of the restaurant, from the decor to the operations to the hiring and the behavioral standards. Your culture should be so transparent and obvious, it practically speaks for itself, leaving no doubt in the minds of your employees and the customers and the community about what your restaurant stands for and what it represents. Simply memorizing this information is never, ever going to be successful.
Well, you can just go somewhere else if you don't like it.
Oh geez, please don't be one of those power-hungry managers. You already have all of the power you need, so focus on building trusting and long-term relationships with each person on your team. They are going to respond to your requests out of mutual respect, which is exactly the dynamic you want to foster, leaving that very rare need for an actual power move. Let me just end today's show by reminding you, when you care about and put as much effort into your employees' experience as you do your customers' experience, you are going to, without a doubt, have more success in building a loyal team.